Statesman Nation, here with Alexis Weatherspoon, freshman volleyball player from Kansas City, Missouri. Appreciate you coming in. Very short notice. You whipped right in here. Obviously wanted to get out of the rain, so appreciate you coming in. You guys have a quick little two-match set with Mid-American Nazarene and then Graceland this weekend. So you ready for the competition? You guys have been off this week, so just practice.
Yeah, we're ready.
We're ready to get back into it. Talk about your freshman year. You were kind of just came on the radar all of a sudden the last few weeks. So what have you done differently the last few weeks? All of a sudden, get right there in the lineup and you're putting up big numbers. It's not that you're just in the lineup; you're actually doing quite well. So, talk about this progression over the last couple months of being a Statesman.
Okay. I think I've just been really just trying to be more aggressive at practice and just really trying to go for every ball and just really trying to swing. And just when it comes to blocking, I think that I've just been doing that as well, like just trying to get to every ball, attack every ball, like Coach Jenny says every time, go up and take the ball away. And I think I've just been getting lucky here lately.
I don't know about lucky. I mean, it takes obviously some skill involved, right?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, sure. Was it a situation for you of being a little timid coming in as a freshman, just because it's a new level, it's a new team, all of that, or is it just something that it's starting to finally click?
I think it's a little bit of both. When I came in, I definitely think I was a little shy, just playing with the whole new team and everything. But I think now I've gotten used to my setter. Like, it was a great setter, and then just like the team chemistry on the court. I think I really just came into that.
Definitely. You guys have, and I've talked to all of the freshmen about this. You guys have a lot of freshmen, and there's some returners, but not a ton. I mean, you guys are definitely outnumbering them. But talk about, I guess, your role, if you feel like you have a role on the team, and how that fits into the whole mix. Because, like I said, not a lot of returners, but there's definitely leadership there. But as a freshman, in a spot where you have to step up now. You're expected to come up with some big plays. Do you feel like your leadership role has increased?
I think it has. I definitely think that I challenge my other teammates when we like scrimmage and stuff. Because it makes my spot like, oh, is she supposed to be there? And there's people playing against me, so they could take my spot, and so I'm fighting for my spot to keep that. I think.
Definitely.
So this whole thing of being competitive during practice, I think that really helps.
In regards to vocal leadership, again, that's a tough thing for a freshman to say, all right, you have to step in and maybe be a vocal leader. I'm not sure if that's asked of you, but if it is, how have you taken to that?
Well, I just try to encourage my team the best I can. I haven't took the highest role in doing that because I just feel like I haven't made it there yet.
Well, sure, and like I said, there's a lot of other returners to do that position.
But I do try to encourage my team as much as I can.
Definitely. Yeah. It's a little sis boom bob, the cheerleading aspect, right?
That's the best part.
Definitely. In the middle, what is, let's just say I don't know anything about volleyball, which is not terribly far from the truth some days, but, your role on the court. Obviously, I mean, you want to get the quick hits, you want to get, be at the net, stopping the offensive player as much as possible, if anything, at least slowing down the hit or forcing them to take a different direction. What is your role, and what do you think you do? What do you think you're best at?
I think my role as a middle blocker, I'm supposed to block, make it to the outside, make it to the right side, and block any hit that's coming from the middle. That's my job. And I think when it comes to on the court, when we play on the court, I think my blocking has been a lot better since we started. I've been better with my footwork, like getting out to the outside, because sometimes it becomes a little difficult, especially when they just shoot it out there. But I think I've gotten better with tracking my hitters and all that. And when it comes to hitting, I've been hitting more aggressively. So I think that helped me and my team a lot.
Definitely. Obviously you guys run plays and you know who's getting the ball and stuff, but how aggressive, maybe not aggressive, but how selfish do you need to be as a hitter and say, I want the ball? I mean, that there should be a level of confidence and selfishness to a hitter and saying, give me the ball every time, I know I can do it.
I would say I like to be selfish, but I know like as a middle, you don't get as many sets because sometimes you're gonna be out of system. But when I do get a set, when I do get a nice pass, I mean, I do like to get set, and I'm just like, Lara, set me.
Yeah, set me, make sure, and then you gotta take advantage of it, right?
Yeah, that's right. And I try to kill it every time I try.
Definitely.
It doesn't always work, but when it does,
when it does, quick hit, straight down, all that. Like I said, you have two matches tonight and tomorrow. What are your guys' expectations for this weekend? Knowing that it's getting late in the season, you've got to get some wins here to make the tournament. Kind of outside looking in right now, what has been the communication about all that, and do you guys feel like there's a little bit of pressure, especially this weekend, to see if you can pull off some upsets?
We just really been like focusing on just playing hard here these last couple games. Senior night's coming up, and we're coming to the wind down, so we're just trying to make sure we just play our hardest and the best we can now that since we finally found like a chemistry. I think we should be dominating just a little bit more.
Step it up to the next level.
So hopefully we pull out some wins this weekend.
Well, they're at home, so opportunity to definitely show off here in Penn Gymnasium. So hopefully we can get to that.
Definitely.
There you go. All right. Well, I'll probably mention this again, but 7:00 tonight, Mid-American Nazarene, and then 2:00 tomorrow afternoon, Saturday afternoon against Graceland. But we talk about the volleyball stuff. Always fun. Always nice to hear about you guys talking about your positions. But I like to talk about you more in general, the stuff that makes you guys click. So. Alexis Weatherspoon, what is your nickname?
You can call me Lex or Lexi or Flex.
Flex, okay.
Flex.
Why did you choose William Penn?
I chose William Penn because when I came on my visit, I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. I was like, oh, William Penn. Okay. I came, visited, and people here were really friendly. I liked the program that Coach Jenny discussed with me and my parents, and I just was like, oh, this is a great choice. And they offered my major.
There you go. And you're majoring in?
Sports management.
Okay. And planning to do, and it's early to say that as a freshman, but what is your...
my big goal, I want to work in the NFL.
Okay. Hey, there you go. Shoot for the stars. All right. Describe Coach Carlson in one word.
One word. I would just say she's kind of like, I don't know, she's fun and she's unpredictable.
Okay.
Those are my 2 words.
There are 2 words. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Unpredictable in a good way.
There you go. Right. If you were a superhero or if you had superpowers, what would you like to have?
I think I would want to be invisible.
Invisible, okay. People say you look like. Doesn't have to be a famous person. It could be just like, hey, I look just like my mom.
Yeah, I think that was what I was gonna say. I look like my mom and my dad.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good mix of both, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Favorite food?
Oh, Chipotle.
Okay.
I love Chipotle.
There you go. Favorite movie?
Transformers.
Okay. All of them?
All of them.
All of them.
I cried on the last one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Favorite TV show?
I'd say Pretty Little Liars.
Okay.
Pretty Little Liars.
Your goal in volleyball?
Maybe
this year and in the future.
Well, in the future, I saw this girl when we played Waldorf. She had 1,000 kills.
Okay.
So over her whole career.
Sure.
So that's what I'm shooting for.
There you go.
I think that's a good goal to have.
Very obtainable. We have had a few in our over our history, so it's been done. It can definitely be done again. So.
Hope so.
Currently listening to in your iPod or in your car or whatever.
What am I listening to? I listen to everything. That's the thing. But I think here at study tables lately with the team, we've been listening to High School Musical stuff.
Okay.
So I would say that.
Whatever works. You guys aren't studying though? You're listening to music and study all?
Like while we're studying.
Oh, okay. See, I can't listen to music and study.
It's a little bit of both, off and on.
You guys are good at multitasking, obviously. Great. If you had $1 million, what would you buy?
Oh, probably like a chain of Chipotles, honestly. And like
all Chipotle.
Yeah, and probably pay off college. There you go. That'll work.
There you go. I think instead of working for the NFL, you should be working for Chipotle.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Or if whatever NFL team you're working for is bring Chipotles into the stadium. There you go. If you weren't playing volleyball, what sport would you play?
I don't know. I think I would do track.
Okay.
I wouldn't run. I wouldn't want to run. I would want to be the jumper.
Yeah, jumper. Okay. There's a little bit of jumping there. Or a little bit of running there. Not too much.
Yeah, hopefully.
Right. Favorite sports hero?
Favorite sports hero? I'll have to say Jamal Charles.
Okay.
Kansas City Chiefs.
All right, there you go. Sure, keep it in Casey.
That's right.
And then I asked you this before, so you had some time to think about it. What person in history you'd most like to meet?
I would like to meet my grandfather on my father's side.
Okay.
So I didn't get to meet him, but I got to. I heard a lot of stuff about him.
Sure, a lot of good stories, right? And everything. Sound like an interesting guy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Finally, you had this opportunity last year as Coach Jenny and her staff were recruiting you, but put on the other side, and you'll have this opportunity. But sell a prospective student athlete on William Penn. How do you bring him here? What do you tell him?
I think that you meet a lot of people here, a lot of friendly people here, and the work is bearable. Like, you can do it. I think it's a nice transition into your freshman year.
Sure.
And I think the coaching staff does a great job of making sure you're on your work and you can do practice and all that. They have a lot of things set up for you to where you can succeed.
Sure, definitely.
So I think William Penn is a great choice for anybody who wants to play any sport, because we're like pro sport here.
There you go. Definitely pro sport. A lot of athletes. So. All right. Well, Alexis, appreciate you sitting down for a few minutes here.
Thank you for having me.
Again, 7 o'clock start tonight. Mid-American Nazarene coming into town, and then Graceland coming over tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So let's get 2 wins. Get your move back up into the hard standing. So, all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.